Okay, let's look at resizing the document canvas, which is your working area. Now, in context of working with images, the canvas size is typically the same size as the image resolution. So, say you bring an image in and its resolution is 4000 by 3000 pixels, the canvas will be that exact same size. We can control the canvas size individually, however, which opens up some additional options for us. So let's take this image as an example, and what we'll do is add a border to it. So if I find my way up to Document and choose Resize Canvas, we'll see here we have the size in pixels and also the anchor point, which is the center point around which the canvas will be resized. So what I might do, for example, is change my units to inches. And let's change 41.7 to 44 inches, and the height will calculate automatically. But additionally, let's say we want to add a bit more height to the canvas, so we can click the lock here, and that will stop the aspect ratio from being constrained, which means we can then punch in, say, 15 inches. And then I'll also set the anchor point to center and click Resize. Okay, so you can see we've expanded the canvas quite significantly. Now, next, to actually add the color, we want to add a fill layer. So to do this, I've just exposed the layers panel here so we can see what's going on. We can go to Layer and New Fill Layer. Then we want to drag this fill layer underneath the background pixel layer, and there's our solid color, but we can also go ahead and change this. So I might change it to black, for example. And there we go, that's one way to add a border to your image. Now then, if I just undo all of that, let's look at another approach of resizing the canvas, which is to use the crop tool, which is located here. So whenever you use the crop tool, you are essentially changing the size of the canvas. For example, if I drag up on the handle here, like so, and then click Apply, we can see we've now expanded the canvas in this direction. So a neat little trick with panoramic images, if you want to add a bit more presence and height to the sky, is to grab the rectangular marquee tool here and just draw a selection of the sky here. It doesn't matter that we've selected some of the transparent area. Then we want to go to Layer and Duplicate. Okay, then we can just get rid of the selection by going to Select and Deselect. Then we can switch to the Move tool and simply resize our duplicated area until it fills that expanded area of the canvas. And there we go. By expanding the canvas size and then transforming a select area of the sky, we can extend it and increase its height and presence. So there we go. I just wanted to show you a couple of techniques for resizing the canvas. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the other video tutorials.